So there's going to be one thing added to this promotion that was not talked about today. So I'm going to mention that first, and then I'll just go back and review the promotion to make sure there's not any answers, anything anybody wants to chime in. But what's going to be added is really simple because the company does not want to mess up anybody's system out there that's bringing in enormous amounts of ultimates. And a lot of you are. So what is going to be added effective immediately? It will be available to everybody across the board. But if somebody goes ultimate the correct way, 1,500 points, meaning you get them in and you want your 30% new volume bonus, which is $450. We don't want to cut that check on anybody. So if somebody makes ultimate themselves in their first 4 Fridays, they are going to be gifted 25,000 travel points. That's equivalent to $250. If they want to use it for free product, they can. But if that's the person that actually does it correctly, if you do use the level up, you will not get it. Also, the person who does it, like if you sponsor somebody and get them to ultimate correctly, meaning 1,500 points, you'll get your $450 new volume bonus. But in addition, you'll get 10,000 extra travel points immediately put in, which is $100 extra. So instead of getting 450, you'll get 550. So I'll just repeat that one time, and then anybody ask questions on that specifically, and then we'll go back and review the whole promotion. And that is, if anybody gets ultimate traditionally, meaning the full 1,500 points, then that person who actually does it gets a $25,000 travel credit put in their e-wallet or their partner co rewards that can be used banking for travel. You'll see the new announcement of what it's going to take to win the vacation. So they'll have 25,000 points toward that announcement in Orlando, or they can move it to e-wallet and use it for free product. The person who signs them up gets a $10,000 travel dump over and on top of the $450 one. So that way nobody has to change their frontline presentations whatsoever. Any questions on the addition to the promotion? Go ahead. Yeah, just ask it.
You're muted, Sonia.
That's funny. You only was asking. I raised my hand. For the first one, this is an addition to the promo or a tag on to the promo. So I'm understanding it correctly.
Either way you want to call it. So it right now, if somebody on this promo gets to elite, they would be gifted ultimate. Meaning if they got to elite with enough volume, they would then be ultimate. If somebody signs up somebody brand new this month and they want to get them to ultimate the right way, that's 1,500 points, get their $450 new volume bonus. If somebody does it that way, the person who actually does it will be gifted $250 into their e-wallet or their partner co-rewards. 25,000 points is what it will show up as. So that can be used toward the vacation win or towards free product, or and the person who actually signs up that new person, if done the old way, the full 1,500 points, the person who signed them up will be gifted 10,000 points or $100. And that way it all evens out. That way, if somebody actually did it and said, oh, I could have done it this way, they're getting that gift of $250, which is the difference.
Todd, it's Risha. Good morning. I just had a gal that went to Ultimate, and it was in her last day of her 8th week because of the extension. Would she count towards these points?
Did she do it today or yesterday?
We tried to do it yesterday with Gabriella, my VIP rep in Mexico, and the renew is on back order. So Gabriella suggested to wait till Monday to put it through.
Well, that was your good fortune, because if it was yesterday, there has to be a hard cutoff and start. So yesterday I was going to be able to do nothing, but if it's happening on Monday, it's automatically going to be work. It's automatically anything that happens since midnight last night forward, we'll get this extra $25,000 travel credit and $10,000 to the sponsor.
Wow, that's exciting.
Congratulations, all your rapid success research. Okay, so there's been people coming in, so I'm just going to review the whole thing real quick, and then if anybody has a comment or a question, we have about 10 minutes we can do that in, maybe 15. But so just the whole review of the whole promotion. So nothing changes from anything anybody's doing. However, for the month of September, starting last night at 12:01 a.m., running through the last night at midnight, that if somebody joined your business and they don't have the money to get a 200-point activation, they can activate with a 100-point pack. I would encourage you to set up them on auto ship too. That way they're consistent, but that's not required. 100 points going to activate them for the first 4 Fridays. Then what's going to occur from there is anybody out there, no matter when they signed up, there is no, like, this is what we call the Run for Ultimate month. We're always going to get at least one or two of those every year. And that is anybody that did not make it in their allotted time frame, they will have open time for the month of September to make up the difference, with this caveat involved. If they are activated, whether they came in at 100 or 200, doesn't matter. If they are activated, they need 300 additional points, and that would move them to business. However, the level up is actually going to move them to elite. So basically, anybody that wants to right now can move to 25% with an extra 300 point purchase. If they get to business and or elite, they need the additional 500 points and will be elevated then to ultimate. So 800 points total. 800 points total would move them to ultimate from business. So if they have a 200 point activation and put 800 points in, they're going to be given ultimate. And then the last piece of the puzzle, which is the addition that was not mentioned this morning, is if somebody goes ultimate the normal way, they come in with a 30 pack of skinny drops, or in their first 28 days get a total of 1,500 points, move through their business, they will receive, the person who does it will receive a $25,000 travel credit for the free vacations. It will go into that Partner Co rewards automatically, which is $250 redeemed either for free product or for the vacation. And the person who signed them up, in addition to the $450 new volume bonus, they will get a $10,000 credit to their account, or $100 extra in their travel account. And that'll be really important for those of you at the convention when they roll out the free vacation for next year. They'll be, let's see, I'm going to do the math real quick on what I think I know it is. It's 10%. They would be about, with that $25,000, they would be about 10% on their way to the free vacation. So it would just shorten that down, that journey to win the free vacation, way down with that extra. So anybody wants to sign up 30 packs or make that $450 new volume bonus, like if they get there, everybody's going to get credited for it. But if you have people that can't afford it, can't do it, aren't willing to do it, then use this promotion and get them there on the level up. Either route you want to go. Any questions anybody wants to ask? I know that's a lot if you're not educated on the pay plan.
Hey, Todd, somebody just asked if we can place orders like we normally do and place it under our downline. And
Absolutely. All that counting.
Yep, it's absolutely.
I have a question, Todd. It's Brittany. Okay, so you're saying if they hit elite, they're gifted ultimate, which I understand that. But you're also saying because of the other promo that we want to try to get them their traditional method. So do they automatically flip to ultimate when they hit elite, or they continue on their 4 Fridays? And if they hit 1,500 traditionally, then that's when it's gifted? Or, I mean, are we going to have to call that in?
It is supposed to all be programmed. But they've got rep services working all through the weekend because we all know how IT is. So John says it's going to be programmed, but until we see it physically happening, I don't want to answer that question with a hard answer because I don't want to tell you wrong. So we might have to call in. I'm not sure, Brittany. I just don't know. But we're supposed to not have to call in. We'll see. Okay, I know I saw several actual leaders. I saw David Daughtry and a few people show up. I just want to repeat the addition to the promotion. And that is, if anybody goes ultimate traditionally, meaning you sign them up and they get their 1,500 points, whether they buy a 30 pack or however they do it, the person who does it's going to be gifted $25,000 in their Partner Co rewards for travel, their free vacation. And the person who signed them up is going to be gifted 10,000 points in addition to the $450 new volume bonus they would have made. So that's the traditional way of going ultimate is still in play. They're going to get that additional for this month only that do it that way. That way, nobody has to pull off if they want to like sign up people with a 30 pack right now and not pull back. So if you want to push ultimate, just like you always do, just know they get a $25,000 travel credit if they hit it, and you get 10,000 as a sponsor in addition to the $450 new volume bonus. So I personally will not be mentioning these promotions in any frontline presentations. There'll be sub conversations around the room. If somebody doesn't have the money, doesn't have the ability, where these promotions are really going to be handy is going back and getting all these people in the business that have passed their 4-week time frame to get to ultimate. Like this is a chance to get them to get there, get them locked in at 30%, best chance to make money. And I guarantee you, if you really work those older people in your business, You'll bring somebody to life that you otherwise wouldn't have that could absolutely be great one day. That's the whole mission always. One person changes everything. Anybody's got a growing business, you know how that works. It's not like you got better. You just finally got somebody that was good to work alongside of you, and then you pour into them for a period of time.
Todd.
Brian,
have a
yes, Brian, go
question.
ahead.
I have a question. Okay, so your person has to personally go in and get 100 PV points. That activates them. And then if we go in and purchase under them 800 points, that gets them up to ultimate.
You got it.
Okay, within the next 4 weeks, if they do 700 more points, does that dump the travel points in?
You got it. Exactly what you just said is exactly
okay.
correct.
Okay.
Brian's got a question.
So real quick, I'm at 484 right now, right below business. So how many do I need to get to ultimate with the promotion then? Do I just need to get to business?
You need 516 points would make you ultimate.
Okay, that's what I figure then. Okay, perfect. All right.
Which is
Go get it,
1,000
Brian.
points.
Hey, Mr. Todd. I just want to ask for clarification. This 10,000 extra bonus points, is that per person we sign up?
Yes, that's per ultimate that you create. So
Okay.
every single person that you sign up that goes ultimate in their first 4 weeks with 1,500 points, any combination of just like you heard ask, then the person who does it, unlimited amount of time, like that person can only make ultimate one time. So they'll get their $25,000 gift and their partner co-rewards. But the person who's signing them up will get a $10,000 gift, and you can do that with 10 people. Like it'd be a great way to build a big bank of dollars extra that you're not usually able to build for these free vacations.
That's awesome. Thanks.
Hey, Todd, real clarification, points, not dollars.
Right, that's what I was saying. Thank you.
Yeah, you keep saying $25,000 and $10,000
is a 1% translation, but when they announce the travel vacation, it will be done in points. So when they announce the vacation and you have 25,000, let's just say that to win the free vacation, I'll use the one in the Bahamas. To win Bahamas was how much, Reese? 225 or 300?
300,000.
Yeah,
300. So it was 300,000 to win the Bahamas trip. So the 25,000 that they're going to be gifted is working towards that 300,000. So they're like, that's a big step towards it.
Yeah, I understand that, but you keep saying dollars. Just make sure you use
Yes,
points instead of dollars.
So if you transfer that, and it can be transferred and not used for vacation, to your e-wallet, which then you can buy product with it. If you transfer it to e-wallet, that 25,000 transfers at 1%. So it's a $250 transfer into your e-wallet for product purchases.
Can I say something about that? I love that idea, but y'all save your lifestyle points because I want to go on a trip like everybody else does. And I cash some of mine in and I want to kick my shin every day.
Do not, if you can, go on the trip. I mean, you will learn, you will meet, you will blow your business up when you are going and meeting these people on these trips. Relationships for a lifetime.
I know, girl, I want to go. I'm going.
All right, so I've got to zoom into Poland in 5 minutes. So I've got to clear this out in 5 minutes, but 5 more minutes of questions or comments.
Hey, I've got a question real quick. So if we signed somebody up last week and they came in with the 10 pack and they go ultimate in the next 2 weeks, does that count for the bonus money or does it have to be a new bonus points?
No. That would absolutely count for the bonus money if they got 1,500 points total.
Gotcha.
If they just want to go ultimate, they just need to add another 10 pack and that would make them ultimate because it would get them to elite and they'd be leveled up to ultimate. So either route you choose.
Hey, Todd,
Okay.
Todd, are you sure about that? Because I'm looking at the note and it says you have to get the 1,500 points during the promotion.
Yeah, so somebody's not ultimate yet, but they signed up yesterday, that you can get the gift. I've clarified that on the conversation.
What about, Todd, if it's somebody that's 6-7 months ago that's got 500?
No, it's got to be within the first 4 weeks.
That's what I just want to make sure.
It's got to be within that person's first 4 weeks, or nothing counts. But they can do the level up. So, like the people that have been in longer than 4 Fridays, you just got to go back to them and use the level up program to get them all ultimate. This is for new signups only. but we're not going to exclude somebody that signed up and they're within still their first 4 weeks.
And Ultimate still comes with gold, right?
That is correct. Across the board on any way you do it.
So if yesterday was their fourth Friday and they're 200 points away from Ultimate, if we go in and place an order today and roll it back for last week, will
No.
that?
Oh, yeah. Now, if you, because we can backdate orders. The only problem is nobody's in the office on Monday, so it's going to be a very complicated weekend to get it done. But find an officer or somebody in your upline to do an email to an elite line representative that's supposed to be working this weekend via email.
And you can actually do it in the back office. So if you go into the individual persons who
Thank
order,
you, man.
so if I signed up Todd and I placed it, or I gave credit to Todd, let's say I did a 10-pack on Todd, but I wanted to be backdated for last week, I have to log into Todd's back office, and when I go to volume, it's gonna show me. I mean, when I go to orders, it's gonna give me 2 arrows. I press those 2 arrows, it will backdate it to last week.
There is something that you're not going to get the extra 25,000 though, because that's going to show up because it's being backdated to Friday. It's not going to be showing up on this month. So it's going to have to be somebody within their first 4 Fridays that gets to Ultimate starting today forward. That's still within their first 4 Fridays if they want that gift of 25,000. That's a catch-22 there. So sorry about that.
But anybody that's in their first 4 weeks, it doesn't matter how much volume they have. If they only lacked 100 today and we get 100 and hit 1,500, we get the points.
You got it. You got it.
That's insane, y'all.
You got it. Yes, I would really, really promote that big time, because that's it's an extra $350 payout from the company. So instead of paying out $450, they're now going to be paying out $750, $800 total.
Money literally grows on trees here, y'all.
Hey, the more revenue, because remember, the company tries to stay within like a 4 to 8% profit margin. So the more revenue they have, the more that 4 to 8% is. So the more, like, all of that just allows them to do things like this more effectively when they have the money flowing. So we keep growing, we keep getting good stuff.
So I'm now looking at my striking distance at my current weeks and seeing who all I'm gonna make a circle back around to. So y'all go ahead and do that too. I'm looking at it right now.
So last thing is, just in case you're not aware, you have to be, they're going to recognize every title at the convention. But if you make senior manager or above, you will walk the stage, get pictures, all kind of stuff. So like really make a push on your team to get everybody to senior manager. That way they get that recognition they deserve when they get there.
Manager and above.
Manager.
Thank you. Manager and above. Thank you.
I was going to say, we've been pushing everybody for manager.
Manager, even better. Sorry. Manager and above.
Anthony and I and a couple other people are going to be putting together a way to go look at your organizational report to actually look who's at business level and what they lack, and maybe people that have timed out or whatever, for you able to go, like Sonia was talking, striking distance, look at those 1, 2, 3, and 4 week, look, see where everybody's at, push for that. And then you also will be able to go back to the people that maybe have fell off because they got discouraged because they didn't hit Ultimate. It's an opportunity to bring them back in.
You going to share that link in our IPA chat?
Yeah. Anthony and I think are going to do it tomorrow. So
we're going to record it and get it out there so everybody can rewatch.
And this addition to the promotion, they're building the PowerPoint and the PDF on that right now out there. So as soon as I get it, I'll forward it out just like I did the other ones.
And to simplify, you looking in your striking distance, guys, on the current week, that little arrow, if you push it, it brings all the current weeks from 2 to 4 up. So it keeps them all in line. So you know what's coming up in chronological order. So.
Okay. I've got to sign off so I can get ready for this European Zoom. Go ahead. Go ahead. One more time.
Is there an IPA call on Monday, Labor Day?
Yes, the IPA call is Monday. And we decided, because there'll be so many people not at work that can't get on it a lot, we would go ahead and do it. So we will be there.
Excellent.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you, Todd.
Everybody have a great Saturday.
Thanks, Todd.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Happy Labor Day.